You know, life is hard at times. We all go through ups and downs, faced with everyday life, you know. Sometimes you feel like you want to give up, and sometimes you feel like saying fuck it at times, but we all go through ups and downs in life, we all go through the challenges, and you know, it's up to us to stay strong and just think positive and have faith that everything is going to be okay, that everything is going to be all right, you know. The hardest thing that I had to go through in my life was, you know, when losing my brother, when my brother passed, and you know, it was the hardest pain I ever felt. You know, my brother was always there for me growing up as kids, and he always protected me, he always looked out for me. You know, we did a lot of things together growing up, and just, you know, every time I was feeling down, depressed, or just something was bothering me, you know, my brother would always ask me what was wrong, and you know, he's the only one that I can talk to and express myself and just let him know how I was feeling, you know. And he knew every time something would bother me, or he knew every time I was feeling down or depressed or whatever, you know, he was always there for me, and he would always tell me, let's go take a cruise, let's go out of town, let's go watch a movie, let's go do something. Or if there was like a basketball game going on, he's like, oh, let's go check out the basketball, just pretty much everything, you know. My brother was always there for me, and it took me a long time to get over the pain, the hurt, the anger, you know. So when I was going through all that, I started pushing everybody away, isolating myself from the world, and just, you know, distancing myself from my family and my friends. Didn't really want to be around anybody, didn't want to be bothered, you know. It got to that point where I just started drinking more and more, and just, you know, I just couldn't face the fact that my brother wasn't here anymore. But, you know, people say, yeah, you know, there's life after death, and he's in heaven, and you know, for me, it's like, you know, I was mad at God for a long time, and you know, I stopped believing, I stopped having faith, I stopped praying, I pushed myself away from him. You know, things started going south for me, and just hanging out with the wrong crowd, and just whatever, you know. It got the best of me, you know. It gets the best of all of us. Life ain't perfect, we ain't perfect as human beings, you know. We all make mistakes, but you know, it's up to us to learn from our mistakes and just do whatever we can to make this life better for us, and just become full of knowledge of everything that's going on in the world, and just, you know, we learn something new every day, and it's up to us to figure out and do with that knowledge, you know. A lot of us become doctors, lawyers, pediatricians, veterinarians, scientists, just whatever, you know. But as long as we live here on earth, we just gotta do what we can, make the best of it. And you know, while we're here on earth, it's just pretty much just a learning experience for us, you know, before we're called home. So you gotta live life to the fullest, and live it the way you want to live it, and just make right choices and make right decisions, and just live like how God wants us to live. But you know, it's our choices, our decisions, everything that we do has consequences, you know. So, you know, I never thought that I would ever lose my brother, you know. I always thought that we would have together for a long time, and you know, I didn't know that he was gonna leave us at a young age, you know. So you just gotta live life to the fullest, and just do what you gotta do, and just make right choices and make right decisions, you know. You can't dwell on the past, you can't look to the future, you know. You gotta live in today, living right now, you know. Don't worry about what happened an hour ago, don't worry about an hour ahead or whatever, you know. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say, but I know it don't make sense, but you know, I was just expressing the way I felt and just whatnot. So it's just, I don't know.